So what do I mean by the secret spells of the English language? Well, let me share with you what I call our premier life sentence. And it goes something like this.
See, unlike America would have us believe, the greatest problem confronting this country today is not pollution and bad breath. It's black people. It's black people. See, that's just one of the big lies that America tells you and that you go for because you chumps. You go for it. One of the lies that we tell ourselves is that we are making progress. But Huey's chair is empty. We're not making progress. We tend to equate progress with concessions. We can no longer make that mistake. You see, when they gave us that nigger astronaut, you say we were making progress, but I told you they were going to lose him in space. He didn't get that far.
Reckoned with, I'm a factor. My weapons get extra action. My message is retroactive. I rep against the established injustices. When we battle, expect some victims to splatter on new recruits and shatter their thinking field apparatus. Pieces scatter as shrapnel when heated flashes of fracture. Psyche screaming in madness and bleeding bad from the axis. We fling at axis. Root of the thing at hand is the hand that stays hidden behind the leaders. Obeying devil's demands to neglect the people. Infected pets of evil forever lead you into deeper debt and then tether your neck to creatures you never see doing what they do when you never need to. Interview with the global universe masters who feed you. Dead seafood for thought on a feeble cerebral diet. You all what you eating is poisonous beef soup. Nothing but noise in the media is all they gon' feature. With Pokemon quotes from speakers, the child that they treat you like just smiles and agrees with the piles that they leave you. 1,000 degrees dumber, believing the lies they weave into false flags. A verbal assault blast from a deep-rooted jihad passion my enemies call extreme foolish.
The impeachment inquiry, but what exactly is a quid pro quo, and is it illegal?
Quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo.
They be spitting that sand and spitting that butt. They ain't really saying nothing. Quid pro quo with a sicko. Go get a rip mo. Doped in a dip dro stick. Spit mo ish than a hippo. Piss. Been mo head than a hypnotist. Never could fit in that mixo. Clicks with them bonehead raps. Running tricks on kids. So I came different from the get-go. Lit. Piss po filler with my kinfolk sit. Dumb up down syndrome. Been known slick. All can Harry Pump big stroke. Wicked with the insoles in it spinning big dough. Chips, carrots on Paris, probably fit your stick. Dangle for them followers you shouldn't know. If you didn't know, then you shoulda know. This shouldn't throw your chopper any way you want. Bricks, lick all of the white out of your face, you know. Glitch, show your feminine trip. Out of space, flip. Like you didn't know the simian throw thick, chunky medicinal dung. Unusual, situation suitable, beautiful jigsaw pick six. They be spitting this sand and spitting that butt, but they ain't really saying nothing. Subliminal rough wreckage. This piece resembles a general butt naked. Limbs dismembered, the enemy stuffed faces with human flesh on a stick. Killers that cut babies and distribute their warm hearts as little but nuts. Crazy to any of us. Hell of a kick in the gut. Wavy, untypical bust. The lyrics are thrust A-leaf to an international buzz. Killing these ducks daily, maybe help them reconnect with the real if they just play me. Maybe they become agents of light with enough raving. They be cut throat cannibal, racing the rust. Hades on earth, bloodthirsty from birth to dirt. Baby go Jai Leah versus Sherry. Your most hated Afghani rebels ducking in caves in their frustrated Goliath's alliance in defiance of corrupt, shady diplomacy. State Department fucking us all, basically in preparation for the job. We are just praying, a lot of extra cots and training. We up late in the AM hours, obeying power. The struggle playing out in plain sight at this stage in a chain of amazing apocalyptic prophets listed about to visit us. Your pot to pissing is just a loner. The clock is ticking, thus astigmatism blocks your vision, and it's not religion. You gotta deal with us.
They be spitting this and spitting that, but they ain't really saying nothing. They be spitting this and spitting that, but they ain't really saying nothing. They be saying and spitting that, but they ain't really saying nothing.
Years he taught you white nationalism and you lapped it up. You taught it to your children. You had your children thinking that everything black was bad. Black cows don't give good milk. Black hens don't lay eggs. Black for funerals, white for weddings. That's white nationalism. Santa Claus. A white honky who slides down a black chimney and comes out white. Great progress with concessions. We can no longer make that mistake. They gave you Walter Washington of Washington, D.C., and you said we were making progress. That's not progress. See, it's no in between. You're either free or you're a slave. There's no such thing as second-class citizenship. Citizenship.
One, two, three, four, here we go. Yo, don't care, no time to despair, don't care if they come. Four, don't hide, don't run from the man in the mirror. No more, no time, see the suns in the sands getting clearer. Getting real close to the end, getting nearer. Niggas all down, tell me what you gon' do.
Throwback A to the K, gripping wood. I ain't tripping, trigger finger licking hood. Mix a flicks and a hit to give it with ripping good. Written puppies, a kitten getting hit with the brick and mortar rhythm. Strictly busybody giving them food. Killer position to be the villain, to beat chameleons and millions and independently hood. Cinema features of war theater, killing the sinister star people, leaving them shook. The brain freeze, phenom, brain cream. Angles and ammunition we brung, making them sweat cool. Heat on, paper thread, cling on. Crooks, leech on. Blood sucker for something to eat on. Slug something for something to beat on. Good, how convenient you making my recon. I continue to bring it and squeeze on. Look.
Yeah, hut one, hut two, hut three, hut four, here we go. Yo, don't care, no time to despair, don't care if they come. Four, don't hide, don't run from the man in the mirror. No more, no time, see the suns in the sands getting clearer. Getting real close to the end, getting nearer. Niggas all down, tell me what you gon' do. We don't hold back, we ain't scared anymore. Many of us die still in the clutch, flowing through the momentum, we hit them in the jaw quick. It don't matter, why not? Glass to the touch, feel the punch of the pressure, less is even more. I got a feeling they don't know who they dealing with. Pull the plug and the wonders under the gun is a level for the metal will settle when they fall with experience. A new day and time now. We grown men, we don't play around, not like most of these cards that's being dealt. See, there's so many yards, it only revolves the moment it's felt. So lean in close with no codeine, but some OD to overdose, see you though. I'm here to shed a little light. The light of a little, prepare for any fight. Despite of a drizzle, rain, hail, sleet, snow, the people know the cells ain't right. Right amongst the rightfully so, right amongst the very righteous pious alliance wherever we flow. Right amongst the light of the day, right amongst the night of the fall, the final call, now here we go. Yeah, hut one, hut two, hut three, hut four, here we go. Yo, don't care, no time to despair, don't care if they come.
to infinity and beyond. People needing unity to lean on, evil needing you and me to be gone. Due to the views that we speak on, they feel MC shouldn't be on. Banging in the street with the beat on. Project Section 8 decon, running raves and waves, exterminate Themon. Licious kill Timon, unsuspecting sheep will sleep on. Anything without a ching on it, homicide drummer. Cycle been running for eon, with gun recitals inspired the reruns. With vests come stateside to be gunned down after active duty is something to think on. Shot rock Cali to the Dion, death clock to tally the casualty. 1%ers eat on, politicians continue to pee on. 99ers are seen as the peon, working for their freedom.
Inside the 800 block of legs. Start the court. You want that smoke?
Triangle beak birds bark and set off alarms. Trilateral speak murder and set off a bomb. Try rapping a deep word, you set off a numb response mechanism in them. Dead off a dumb, down agenda. My ninjas get let off from young. I let off a drum and knock the spell off of some. Can't please them or beat them all. Respect off the jump though. Keep it or decrease it, reflect what you want, folk. It's a give and take, set costs to come with the terror. Tory metal regrets cost a lump forever. You're never ready for wet ops. The unexpected acronym brush. The feds got some tongue and cheek heads up from inside. Reds got to run. Headshots is unorthodox. Knocking juggernaut helmet off with thumb. Enveloped by the bump. Developed for the skunk work. Devils run on younglings. Every era sprung. Wherever you was from. They trick, pillage, and kill it till nothing left for none. Till survival make a rival bust your head for crumb. Or make your mama turn dumber and cut your leg for lunch. America collapsed, held and swung on the evil pinky finger flung. Clean by mucus stream. One. Good flick from third world. Suspects is hundreds of billions deep in the dung. No red crosses come. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
Lyndon Johnson, he can always raise an argument about law and order because he never talks about justice. But black people fall for that same argument and they go around talking about lawbreakers. We did not make the laws in this country. We are neither morally nor legally confined to those laws. Those laws that keep them up keep us down. You got to begin to understand that.
One flew over the cuckoos, for crack at the cock-a-doodle, done a push button voodoo, and threw you jewels to use. If you choose or choose not to, you do you anyway. Through sue me for the truth, but the proof will produce itself if you scoop out. Strange fruit of the loom, get the Buddha suit with a noose now. Barcode on your moo cow, Monsanto's on your food stock. All the shit of sheep will beat the beast of burden, keep it brutal. Harder PIMP on it, joke. We the currency use, y'all. Two bank stocks, docket, circus, and rule, y'all. Know it's working, y'all see the work on purpose to who house. Money changes, moving king upon her like as usual. Playing, praying on the unsuspected, praying to Azuzo. Agents of disorder, space invade, divide and conquer. School, y'all on the world's new order of revolving worlds, dissolving crucial conflict abroad with many martyrs. Swords, it's called the truth, y'all misinforming what they facing it. Basically, fool y'all.
Nova soda, chlorum, Clorox, bleaching your thoughts out, your thought not. The back of your brain, you're thinking, of course not. You're forced out of position, they got their fingers in your stock. Of course, y'all should listen just to see if anything sorts out. They unlocking your Fort Knox, gold rushing, absorb shots, soul clutching your corpse out. No, this is for propertizing property, monopoly game. On top of we flame, it's obvious. That's Lee property slain. The Nazi trained lobbyist game, get out of this frame, lobotomist chain. Control the populace with these popular things. They probably refrain from listening. You much rather envision it. Seeing is believing. I'm giving it via vibration, not breaking stride. The space is wide open. Let's take a ride. Debate the process and they take your life. What a way to die. Pages fly from the book of life and they never return. I'm determined to spread whatever we've learned.
This is not a test. This is your biohazard warning system. Due to the new COVID-19 virus, the following measures come into effect. We are announcing the start of the immediately effective nationwide quarantine, which has been officially approved by the United States government. Commencing at the siren, leaving your own household, even for medical or everyday errands, will be a criminal offense and will be punished with state-forced quarantine and, depending on the severity of the quarantine violation, death. Visits to relatives, neighbors, or friends will be illegal during this time. No one has been granted immunity from the quarantine. No citizen or group will be exempt. All emergency services will be suspended until further notice and cannot be reached. Every household will receive a monthly data volume of 400 megabytes in order to keep the network load under control. There is currently no time limit for these measures. We hope for yourself and your family to be prepared for the worst. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you
Wartime making some strange alliances. Time to get smart firearms, grenades and giant clips, body armor, rocket launchers, and laser guided gizmo tech defense. Bang for the buck, the best equipment your change could get. You gon' need that and a set to click with. Don't expect to get taken alive, they wetting this shit. Jade him putting China finance ahead. The pimp is changing his bottom yen. Get a chain's about to be embedded. Some strange designer chip and triple helix DNA straight from the minor witches and warlock pagans across the ages and genders. Money changer Grinches enslave us all with the interest they making off of your sweat. This paper falls to the digi. Electronic money and crazy comes in an instant. Blazing guns are resistant. Raise and run with the clicks that praise the one. Christian and Muslim faith in the kinship. Crazy, huh? Major superpower play when the sickle when hammer and sword mix. Important you pay attention the part that you play in this one. Willingly or unwillingly. When the killing spree kick off and the major cities erupt in a ball of friction. It's World War Z with the atheists leading the way with this. We need to be saying this. MC's been playing bitch of the industry for a minute. We putting a blade to this. Cut. Shred them if you've been playing this with sick behavior, making the grip. The patriots making you rich, take what you say for legit. Industry hoes lacing the children with Satanism, okay with the way they get it. Game for the interdimensional hater, aid from the enemy. You gator baiting the Buddha, the gun status to give it. We ain't tolerating or cooperating with anything contrary to God-given right to carry. And leaving me out of your business, or believe me, we gotta get busy. A lot of vets in Texas from a whole lot of divisions. It's real hot about it, that's a lot of shotty to deal with.